Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do another episode of my comics. That's right, fans. Haven't done one of these in a while. Of course, it's all time based, but I had some time today. And I've done quite a few of these. I've done 9 series before. If you guys are not familiar with this is where I take this time to show a little bit of my collection of comics. And I do it by character or by team or whatnot, so I don't show obviously the whole collection at one time. That would make one long ass video. But today's comics, we're going to be talking about Mike Spider Slayer's Iron Man comics. Now, I am a huge Iron Man fan. However, why I haven't been reading his book lately? Because I can't stand the writing in it. But I wanted to show you today what cool Iron Man comics I have in my comic collection. So with that being said, let me show you what I have. The oldest issue of Iron Man that I hold in my possession as of right now, and this is in really good condition, is the Invincible Iron Man issue number 20. 15 cents at the time. It has the Slave of Lucifer on there. So this was a great comic to have in your collection if you could get your hands on it. But this is the oldest one I can find and probably the best condition one that I have as of right now. Yeah, really, really cool. So next we have Invincible Iron Man issue number 30. Here it looks like he's fighting samurai. It says they call him the Monster of Death. But you gotta love these old covers. You just gotta love the old costume, the background here. And he goes, "I just hope I live long enough to find out why." So yeah, this is issue number 30 of Iron Man. Next in the collection, we have issue number 34. Really cool cover also here. Tony Stark. There's only one room for Tony Stark, and it's going to be me. And then it says, I can't take much more of these rays. I love the description old comics did back in the day on describing everything that happened in the comic book. And that's why there's so much word dialogue, because they felt that you needed to explain everything that the characters were doing so the reader could understand. Next, we jump all the way from the 30s and we go to the Invincible Iron Man issue number 89. You can see the cover here is that he's fighting with Daredevil, and who is he fighting? The Blood Brothers. Yeah, so you can see those guys. Those guys are really cool there. Guys driving in taxis like, oh, it's real cheesy looking. All right, so next we have Marvel Comics, obviously, Iron Man, issue number 90. Yeah, and this is the controller is here. I remember reading this issue. There's all these discs all over him. And it's power versus battle, and his hands crushing him down there. So that's pretty neat cover there too. And it says, "Can even the armored Avenger stop him?" So yes, that is Iron Man issue number 90. Next we have issue number 94. Uh, yeah, not sure what's going on here. I don't remember what this issue was about, but it's pretty cool. It's like you got this big electric beam coming through the villain's hand here, and it's like his head's like being decapitated. It's being fallen off, and then of course you got more guys in the background screaming with that crazy facial expression. All right, so next now we got, this is a pretty cool cover. I like this cover. This is issue number 106, and it has all these different Iron Mans on there. And it says "Last Stand at Stark International," and the dialogue says, "Your friends have fallen, Avenger, and you shall be next. No one can survive against a legion of Iron Men." So yeah, it's like all the different Iron Mans going against the real Iron Man. So that was issue number 106. Cool stuff there. All right. Another cool book we have is issue number 110. Yeah, here we have 110. It's just like Duel Beyond the Stars. This book's not in too much good shape. It's got like all these bending creases inside, all in the packaging too. So yeah, it doesn't look too interesting. This issue kind of looks weird in my opinion, but yeah, Iron Man flying in the sky. He's cool. So we got that one. So next we have issue number 124. Cool cover. I like this one here. You got the repulsor blast coming from Iron Man's hands, and it's action in Atlantic City. So this takes place in Atlantic City, and he's fighting this villain. I like the detail where all those crystals are coming off and stuff like that. So that's 124. All right, next we have issue number 125. Yeah, it's got Ant-Man in there. It says guest starring the all-new astonishing Ant-Man. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Looks like it's got James Rhodes in there. So that's cool. And then it's got these little posters on there too. It's like 007 stash porn action there. So that's issue number 125. All right. Next, we have this is one of my favorite covers of Iron Man all the time. I've seen this everywhere. Issue number 126. I just love it. He's getting on the armor, getting geared up, getting ready to go to battle, and it's sparkling. He looks like he's getting ready to kick ass. So, really like this cover. Issue number 126. It says, "Framed for murder, Iron Man fights back against a man called Hammer." So we got that one. All right, so next is issue number 129. Dread Knight of Dreadnought, whoever he is, but whatever. He's doing battle against a cool, badass robot. And that's what I like about Iron Man. I liked all that robot stuff, all that armored, all that technology. So next is 130. Check out this by Demons Possessed. Yeah, it's got this crazy ass gator like creature on there. What the fuck is that? Excuse the language, but what is that? I love going back and looking at these covers. They're really, really cool. Interesting stuff here. So 130. Next we have issue 131. This is the Iron Man, and it goes face to face with the Incredible Hulk. Why are these two going battle? I don't remember. You know, I read these issues a long, long time ago, and it's like you forget. But yeah, I like this. This is like classic Hulk, man. Purple Pants Hulk versus classic Iron Man. You know, you got the army in the background, obviously trying to go after the Incredible Hulk. And this is issue 131. All right, next, it continues in issue number 132, and now it takes place below. It takes place in the ocean. And there you got Iron Man doing battle against the Hulk, and he's sitting there wrapping him up in chains, and he looks like he's trying to, like, suffocate him or whatever, keep him on the bottom. He's anchored down so he doesn't come out. So, yeah, awesome stuff here. So this is Iron Man issue 132. All right, next we have issue 145. Crazy stuff in this one. It says the Raiders Rampage. Yeah, so it's like you got Iron Man doing all this crazy battle against these Rampage guys. And where's it taking place? Like, is it in the computer? I don't know. Or in some kind of corporate system? I don't know. All right, next is issue number 154. Looks like I got this for really cheap because it's got one of those stamps not to be sold. So I probably got like a 50-cent bin or something. The unicorn is unleashed. So watch out, Iron Man, because the unicorn's going to come stab you in the butt. So that's Iron Man. The unicorn is unleashed. All right. Next we got, I like this cover. This is cool. Issue number 155. Yeah. Big tank. And it looks like it's going to crush Iron Man. And it says the Back Getters. Don't know what this issue is about, but the big tank and Iron Man in the stadium. I don't know. So, but that's issue number 155. Next, we have issue 156. This is the Mauler Mandate. Again, another dude in a super-powered suit, just like Iron Man, but probably the tech is not as good, and Iron Man probably kicks his ass. That's probably what happens in this issue. So, but this is issue 156. All right, next, we have issue number 157. It says, they came from outer space. Spores. So where did the spores come from? I guess outer space, but why are they on Earth? I don't know. But again, you have Iron Man doing battle against these weird things, the spores. So, and they're like flying around and stuff. So I don't know. We'll see if I ever get around to reading it. But that's issue 157. All right. Next, we have issue 158 of Iron Man. And this one is I've nullified your armor and the rate the water is rising. Within minutes, you'll be dead. And he goes, I don't suppose you'd care to discuss this. So who's the mystery man in there? Does anybody know that? But Iron Man is drowning. Something tells me with this armor and you're in water, you wouldn't be able to swim, especially if his suit has no power. So I don't get the cover here. But this is issue 158. All right. So next we have issue number 159. And this goes when strikes Diablo. So Diablo's in this issue with his dragons trying to fry Iron Man. I think it's funny though when you see Iron Man do battle and you see his actual mask, like his eyes move. It's metal. They don't move, dude. I think it's so funny you've seen that in issues with his mask, and they make it like it's real, like it's just like it's an expression. So, but that's issue 159. Next is 160 of Iron Man, and this is Suddenly Savagely the Serpent Squad. So the Serpent Squad's going to take Iron Man. Again, he looks like he's crying there with the sad face and get beat up. That's what happens there. So, yep, again, one of these cheapy issues, probably 25 cents that I got. All right, so moving forward, we go on to 161. And we have 161, and it says in deep trouble against Moon Knight. So yeah, or can Moon Knight save him? Whatever it is. But Moon Knight's in here. This is like the original Moon Knight. The Moon Knight that, if you guys read in the past, this is what he truly is about. So Iron Man issue 161. All right, next we have 162. Iron Man is being destroyed by a bunch of planes. Something tells me if you're Iron Man, you can't be destroyed by planes, right? All right. Next, we have issue 163, the Chessmen, the Challenge of the Chessmen. So it looks like Iron Man's doing battle against these guys. Looks like they're probably super smart. They play chess. They know how to move one step ahead. So, yeah, issue 163. All right. Next is 164. He does battle against the Bishop. Kind of looks like a mix between of Waldorf or whatever his name from Harry Potter and Angela. It's got that ribbon over here. It looks like that. See that? That's kind of funny. I don't know what this is about, but yeah, it says Beware of the Bishop. That's 164. And let's see. Next is 165. Iron Man Meltdown. Cool cover. He's all melted. That's pretty interesting cover there. Looks like he got beat up. And let's see. Issue number 166. Real basic covers here. He's just lying on the ground. Got shot by some people. Is that Randy? Yeah. It's James Rhodes. There's Rhodes. And it's got all these bottles. Makes him because he was drinking. He's alcoholic. So, yeah, 166. All right. Next, we got 167. He's being crushed by the clutches of Obadiah Stane. Yeah. Okay. Next, 168. Oh, this is cool. He's doing battle against Machine Man. That's pretty badass right there. So that's awesome. Yeah. 168, Machine Man. Gotta like Machine Man battle. 169. Look at him. He's all in his beard. He goes, I can't handle it anymore. He goes, I can't handle it anymore. You be Iron Man. He's done being Iron Man. He's telling him to be Iron Man. Or whoever, or me to be Iron Man. So this is issue 169. All right. So there you guys go. There is the first part to my comics, the Iron Man edition. Stay tuned for part 1.1 or 1.2, whatever it is. I don't want to make them too long, so you guys can watch it in parts at your leisure. So we stopped at issue 169, and again, we will continue on issue 170. So see you for the next part, guys.